Good morning and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. I'm AC and today I'm going to walk you through this 2022 Antero Bamaga. We've got a couple of these left in inventory, so I kind of want to go back through one, just maybe answer some questions. You can always give me a call, shoot me a text or an email if you have specific questions after the video. We're going to start up front here. This is on a 2021 Mercedes chassis. So you're going to have 188 horsepower. It's a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel, and you'll have 325 pound-feet of torque. This is a 4x4. This has our upgraded black Rhino wheels and tires. These are the all-terrain BF Goodrich KO2 tires. Size-wise, you're 245/17. Good all-terrain tire, nice and quiet on the highway, gives you plenty of traction here in Colorado and anywhere else you'd like to go off-roading. So we're going to kind of work our way back. Up top here you can see we have our scene light. We've got quite a few light bars on this thing. We like to make sure you got plenty of light whenever you're going off-roading in the dark. We've got our awning with LED lights up top. We have our fixed running board right here. It's got some nice traction if you need to take mud or dirt off your shoes. Under here is our exhaust for our furnace. As we work our way back, I want to point out this external solar port. So this comes equipped with 3 panels. This gives you the capability of adding a 4th panel outside. So we make our way here to the back. You can see we have another light bar up top on the rear, also our backup camera. We like to do a Rhino step here to help you in and out of the van, makes it nice and easy, keeps you from sliding off and hitting your shin. This does have 5,000 pound towing and a 7-pin connector over on this side. All right, here in the back, you can see we have our roll lift screen to give you some fresh air. Not today, it's nice and cold out here today, and we got plenty of breeze, so you don't need that, but we do have the furnace going right now. Works really well. Here is our outdoor shower. It's got hot and cold water back here. Does not have a shower inside or an enclosed bathroom, but we do an outside shower. We also do a quick connect here for our ARB air compressor that's on board. Here on your switches, you're gonna have your garage or under bed lights, your water pump, your rear scene light, and then that is where you turn on your ARB air compressor, which is located right under here. Pull these accessories out. These will be things you get with your kit. Right here is your air compressor. You also get an air hose that will reach all 4 tires in case you have to air down. Oh, there we go. Under this other compartment here, just want to point this out. This does come with an adapter, so you can go from 30 amp to just standard outlet. So you can plug in at home, your garage. Makes it nice and easy. If you're visiting friends and want to plug in and hang out in their driveway, you got the capability of doing that. This is equipped with 4 Lion Energy lithium batteries. They're each 105 amp hours. I'm going to go ahead and open this up so you can see that 3,000 watt inverter. A lot of vans this size do a 2,000 watt inverter. We do a 3,000 watt inverter. Also on this side, you'll see we have a standard outlet with 2 USB ports. This is an all-electric van, so everything runs off of those lithium batteries. All right, as we work our way back here, you can see this has the permanently mounted side ladder, which makes it nice if you want to add storage boxes in the back, you want to add a ladder back, any kind of accessory you want to add in the back. The ladder's already moved out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up here and kind of show you with the camera what's up here. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit, so I might fall and give you guys a little bit of entertainment. There you go. There you can see that nomadic 12-volt air conditioner, the 3 solar panels, and your max fan. Not a lot of room up here for any additional baggage. Do want to point out that our rack up top is actually fabricated by Antero. So really easy to get parts. Here is our 30 amp shore cord or shore power. This is where you would plug in if you go to an RV park. Down here is going to be our gray tank dump. And right here is our gravity fill and sanitizing station or port. This is going to come with 18 gallons. You're going to have 24.5 gallons of fuel. This is diesel. You're going to have 18 gallons of fresh water and 20 gallons of gray. So here is your fuel fill. Under here, you're going to have some fuses. These are going to be your chassis fuses. Your seat is heated. Both of your seats are heated, have lumbar support and additional supports here where you can lift the back, raise the front. Gives you a little bit of a leg extension here as well. So it's really nice, comfortable fit. Power windows, power door locks. Here are all your light switches. Your hood release is right here. I'm going to show you under the hood there. Also, your chassis battery is actually under here. So if you ever have to change the chassis battery, it's located under here. You would have to remove those. All right, under the hood, as I mentioned, you've got a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel. Windshield wiper fluid. Here is your positive terminal if you need to get a jump or give somebody a jump. Here's your positive. Your ground is going to be over here on the side. You also have easy access to your oil, so you can check and fill your oil. You've got your DEF fluid and your coolant. Right here in the front, there's a little step if you need to climb up, clean your windshield off. You can see we have a wrap on our hood. This van did get some hail damage during the storm, a couple of storms we had a while back. All the damage has been repaired except for on the hood, which we could do for you if you'd like that done. All right, as we open this up, you can see we have our roll lift screen up here. Again, it's a really nice feature to have in the summertime, springtime when it's nice and warm out. I also mounted an extra seat in this. So when you purchase these vans, they don't come with additional seats, but you can purchase these. I just kind of wanted to show you how easy it is to get them in and out. You're going to have one lever on each side. And then they get out. They have wheels on them so you can roll them around if you want to put them in a spot that's a little more comfortable, or if you want to separate the kiddos, you want to put one in the back, one in the front. Really easy to do. I'm going to take it out and leave it out here. If it was nice out, we could actually use that as somewhat of a camping chair, give you some more space on the inside. So as we walk in, I want to point out that there's a grab bar right here to help you in and out of the van. On this side, you're going to have a fire extinguisher. You're going to have your awning lights and awning buttons here to extend and retract your awning. Your side scene light, which is that light bar out there, and your under the bed lighting as well. You have a first aid kit that has some food in here in case you get stranded somewhere. You got plenty of food to keep you going for a few days. All right, we'll come in here and I'm going to close the door. Get back to the warm air here. So a couple things I want to point out in here. We have a 700 watt microwave. We have our induction cooktop. We also have a 4.6 cubic foot refrigerator, which is slightly larger than the ones you find in most vans this size. We also have a really nice cutting board, a 10-inch deep sink, which you have a nice drainer here where you can put your plate, your dishes to drain. Also, if you like to collect magnets while you're out on the town, while you're traveling across the country, you have a really nice setup here where you can put all your magnets. So I mentioned outside when I showed you the roof, we've got three solar panels up there for a total of 270 watts of solar on the roof. Nice storage compartment here. Here you have a spot for all your silverware. If you look back down in there, you can see our 2.5 gallon Bosch hot water heater. Here's our pantry with adjustable shelves. And then here's a good spot for your trash can or trash bags. This actually has notches in here so you can put your bags in. Up on our main panel, a couple things to point out. Here's our Xantrax 3000 watt inverter control, our main power disconnect, and then all your lights. And then this is for your hot water heater. So you would press and hold that. This light would come on, letting you know that the water is heating up. Here on our tank monitor, you can see our battery levels are fresh. There's no black, but there's a gray tank. Here on our heater controls, you can see I've got it set, you can set for time, so I'll show you how to do that. So you pick heat, and then you can set your time. Oh, actually, hold on, let me go back one. There we go. Set your temperature. Click it again, now you can set your time. You can start with 10 minutes. I went backwards and set it to infinity so it stays on because it is pretty cold out here right now. We'll leave that on. Up here in our Kenwood Bluetooth system that we have, this will allow you to sync your phone, run your music off of these speakers back here. So we got 2 Pioneer speakers under here, one on each door. These are separate from the van itself. So these are not tied to your chassis batteries, they're tied to the house batteries. You also have 2 RAM mounts here where you can mount iPad holders, iPhone holders, different accessories there. So really nice feature to have. And again, that runs off of there. We don't do an enclosed bathroom and shower, as I mentioned earlier. We do have a porta potty here for emergencies. And basically, this would be your flush, and then you pump the water down there to flush it. So this covers it up nice and neat, and you can move this around, kind of get it out of your way, and you can actually get it to lock down on this track flooring system that we have in here. Over on this side, you can see our power cubby. So this would be your charging station, a good spot to put your phones down, plug in. You're gonna have USB and 12-volt outlets in here. You also have your light control here for your mood lighting. Whatever color is on here will actually be on the refrigerator as well, right above the refrigerator. So our bed system that we use is a cantilever bed system, which means you can use it independently. I really like that because you can actually use this as a table or as a workstation. Just kind of flip that cushion back. Now you have a really nice workstation. To make it a bed, you just release both sides. I'll get out of the way there so you can see that. Now, if you're vertically challenged and don't want to jump up here, they actually give you a nice little stand here to help you get in and out of the bed. You're also going to have a reading light up here and some screen pockets up here so you can store additional items. We do have some cubbies up on this side as well. And then you're going to have blackout shades for all of your windows. Under here, you're going to have your breakers. Everything is nicely labeled. And you're going to have some fuses down in here. If I can get it opened. It's a problem with not having any nails. Anyway, it does open up. I'll show you that in a little bit. I mentioned the track flooring earlier, so you can actually put different things in here. They do make fork mounts, so if you carry your bikes, your mountain bikes, you can do a fork mount to tie your bikes down. Makes it nice and easy. I want to show you one more compartment here because this has all your low point drains. Also your 18-gallon freshwater tank here. All right, now going into the chassis side here, the up front, I'm going to show you a couple of things. We do have blackout shades for the front windows up top. There's an additional bar here that you can use to hang clothes. You can also put a curtain there for additional privacy. So it's kind of nice to have. The furnace that I showed you back there, this is your outlet here. That's where the heat comes out. You've got one, but let me tell you, it is nice and toasty in here. Works really well. Your seats do swivel around. So I'm going to show you how you do that. This lever on the left will allow you to move the seat backward and forward. This lever in the middle will do the swivel. So I'm actually going to swivel it back around to kind of show you up here. This has the rubber flooring here. You can get a WeatherTech mats for up here if you'd like, but it's nice and easy to keep clean, wipe down. You got plenty of cup holders. Your keys actually go down to here. Whenever it's time to go, you want to plug your fob in right here. Push button start. Because these seats swivel around, you can actually leave the parking brake engaged, push the button down and swivel the seats around so it does not hit that. So that's kind of a nice feature. Here you can access your cameras. There's 3 different angles for your towing. If you're towing a vehicle and you want to kind of keep an eye on it, there's different angles that you can look at. You can make phone calls. So this has, this is a 4x4. It has crosswind assist, active braking assist. It's got a bunch of safety features. And if you have any questions on that, I could spend a lot of time on this, but if you have any specific questions, you can call me or email me and I can answer your questions. Down here, we're gonna have our HVAC controls. So you're gonna have your heat and your fan. Hazard lights. And then your recirc and your rear defroster. Up on the dash, a couple things to point out. You got 3 different cubbies up here, 1 on each side. This is going to be your power cubby, so you can actually plug in here, set your phone down to charge. So you're going to have an additional 12-volt outlet here, and you're going to have 2 USB Type-C connections, so you can plug your phone in. One will link you straight to the stereo, the other one will just charge. On the steering wheel here, you're going to have 2 different squares. These serve as mouse pads. The one on the right side will work your stereo. So you can go through it. This does have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So again, this side operates that. Your left mouse is going to operate your instrument cluster up here, or your display. You can also set your cruise control here. You can make phone calls, you can adjust the volume. Really easy. It makes it nice so when you're driving down the road, you're not having to, reach everywhere. It keeps you nice and safe looking forward here. Your shifter is right here. So to go into drive, you just go down. To park, you're going to push the button on the end here. If you've never been in a Sprinter van, 21 and probably 2020 and up, the shifter got moved from down here to the column here. So if you've never been in one, that can tend to hide behind the steering wheel, and it's kind of hard to find if you don't know where it's at. Turn signals, wipers are on the left side here. We've already gone over your lights, your power windows and mirrors. And again, these seats are heated. This makes it nice for temperatures like today where it's nice and cold. Up here, you're gonna have your light bar switch for the front. So that's that big light bar in the front up on top. And then we do add a battery merge switch here. So if you kill your chassis batteries, leave your lights on and you need to give a boost, you can actually hold that while you fire it up, and that will merge your house and your chassis batteries together. So again, this is a 2022 Antero Bamaga. It is available. Stock number is 5N220719. If you have any questions on this, feel free to call me. I can go over pricing with you and answer any questions you have. Si hablo español, me pueden hablar al 720-276-4241. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.